Is it going? I don't see anything. YouTube, where's the visual? There's the visual. Okay. Now I can just close that. All right, back at it. Continue. That's some bullshit today. My fucking bank account got cleared out. I gotta wait for an investigation to end. Now I have to wait, which could take like fucking 90 days at worst. I'm pissed. So I chose to play this game. Because I'm not very good when I'm working on. I got a video idea I'm working on, and I really suck at working at it when I'm pissed. Really do. It's like I have to be like relaxed and calm from beginning to end. Right now, it's like screw it, I'm done. I'll get more working on it next time. It's gonna be the Ravenous Devils. I'm trying to take an artistic viewpoint that I got inspired from Mad God. I've watched it 5 times now. I watched Mad God 5 times now, and I'm now understanding the story even more. There is a story. There is a story. The problem is it's not a normal story. It's not. It's not. If you paid it like you put it in perspective, you can see like a historic artist story in their art. You can. It just takes more time to look at it, and the more time you look at it, you start putting the pieces together. Because if you keep in mind, artists express themselves a lot in their art, and it can be difficult as a viewer to see what it is. Even me, as like an art student dropout, which opened my eyes more on how to be more perceptive towards it. And Mad God's changing things for me. I'm just gonna say that it's changing things. I'm probably gonna watch it again tonight. It's like I have to. I have to keep watching it. I feel so compelled to the movie. It's just pulls me in and makes me want to learn more, see more. What is there? Is there any details I'm missing? Are there any important things? One thing I've learned in Mad God last night uh is when we come all right, so the guy in the Nazi suit, it's not a Nazi, they are assassins, apparently. I remember that where the legend Mecha Micah mentioned that. And I didn't really get it when he mentioned it, but like he was correct. They're called assassins for some reason. And the second guy we see, this is why I discovered, like in discussion, it was mentioned that after the surgeon scene, and they put a device in the first assassin's brain that we see, and it looks like he turns on the TV and it's a memory. Yes and no. And the reason why I say and no is because we see in that during after that, if you've seen the movie, if you have not, go watch it. If you're worried about spoilers, guess what? I don't care. So, I mean, I've moved far past it. I've watched it 5 times now, so I don't care. I'm just speaking my mind to the void, probably to some past broadcast watcher, you know, because those are the people I think about. Anyway, uh, so like he looks in the camera and whatnot, and then we see the scene of the guy with the long nails. He gets a map and pulls out a magnifying glass, slowly follows the trail, gives it to an assassin that's ready to part, and then drop the anchor or lower the capsule. I think by that point is when the whole memory scene was supposed to end. because a lot of the scenes in the movie, these are like different. Each and every single scene is at a different point in time when it was created. You can tell if you pay closer attention to it. And largely what I notice is like different cameras, different grain, different noise amounts in the background. And when I be my noise is kind of like, when you take a picture, like, in a dark area, and you see all those little tiny little dots and all that stuff. That's noise. That's just the camera trying to take in as much light it can see to form the picture. And if there's not enough, it'll create more noise. That's just part of it. Like, that's why phone cameras do that all the time. And that's why you can't get professional art pictures unless you have a kick-ass phone that does that. Usually, from what I understand, that's iPhone era. I'll never touch a damn thing, honestly. I'd rather just get a real camera, but I can't I I can't afford anything right now. Um and when that assassin starts ascending down, that was supposed to be probably when the memory flash was supposed to end, because something is odd about that whole scene. One, when he reaches down, he reaches into a destroyed city. And this is in the past. So the present time, our first assassin we see the advancement of all this shit underneath turned into a messed up metropolis. Let's call it that. But when our second one descends, it's destroyed. It's in ruins. It is in teal color, meaning that the color and the lighting of everything here has rotted away long ago, which is kind of funny. It assumes that like it was made out of copper. If you think about like the Statue of Liberty was bronze when it was first created. Now we see it as green, and that's just because it aged through air exposure for copper, or as bronze. I could be wrong about that. But, I'll have to check it up. I'm not a much of a chemist. I barely know much about chemistry. I just know I can read the periodic table, and I don't know. Hydrogen's number one. Number two. Uh, hydrogen has an atomic power of one. Yeah, uh, very basic stuff. I've never gotten too advanced in chemistry. They wouldn't let me take the class because you're not smart enough. Whatever. Anyway, and when he descends, we are now following his journey. So the flashback was supposed to be seeing just that, seeing our second assassin descend, and that was it. And that would let the doctor know, like, oh, there's a whole world that's trying to send people down here or some shit. I don't know. The doctor, after the scene, when he closes the camera and whatnot and looks out to find the nurse, uh, that's the last time we see him. He has that one moment, and that's it. So when he's descending down, he has a different map, a completely different map. It's not just some guided map like our first guy had. The first guy had a very distorted, difficultly understanding map, where our second assassin, in the past, had a very direct map and led him in a very long path that was mostly abandoned or an absolute battlefield. And then he reached his location. His location was a square spiral section going down, descending into something, right? And then as we're watching that scene, we see him descend down, and then boom, the we have a scene transition, and we completely lose track of where he is. It shows us these weird, what looks like power generators, just with huge amount of heat and magnification going on. And it descends back down, looking at all the core of the earth or whatever the hell they're standing on, which looks like blood and guts. And then it goes back to the doctor as he's turning off the television, looks at the nurse and notices that she bailed on him with whatever that baby child thing was. I don't know what to call it. Maybe a screaming worm. I'm calling it the screaming worm. And it moves back to her as she opens the door, right? And then here comes out a huge, mysterious, mythical being wearing a plague doctor mask. That is, I think, the first time we run into this character. I am certain that character that comes in afterwards is the assassin from that memory that went longer than it should have. Because one thing I can understand is that if you're providing a uh, visual dependent media, context is important. But the movie has like a mixture between context and following its own story because it was at different time zones when it was made and created. That is what I'm seeing on that scene. Because it goes for adding more to that. We then follow this new plague doctor, supposedly the original assassin, move into an area that is clearly not meant for any normal being to follow. It's closed off. It pays him the path, a clear, solid path to go, but it is closed off to the rest of this world. And that's what I learned after the 5th time I watched it. I'm probably going to watch more. I just feel like I gotta learn something from this movie. But I don't know what it is. Anyway. Oh, right, it's just a running down scene. Oh, what? So hard to lift up. No, I don't have that ability yet. Hard to do that on the mouse. I even remember it's still difficult on I never understood why the dark one's right there. It's just kind of awkward.
I'll find my way down.
All right, this little scene is fun. Gotta make do with what trash I got.
Siphon.
Make us complete.
She cries, Jackie.
Here's the carrier.
Oh, that's something. I don't have the ability to pick them up yet. Oh yeah, sprint. Jump! Ow, we are hurting, huh? You wanna fix that? Thank you. Oh my god, I got him!
Why are we standing around?
Break his face!
Over here! Never touch me!
We're clear here.
Ow. Ooh, baby, that hurt. So we can't just throw that and just.
Let me show
Aw, I missed the first shot. So disappointed I missed out on that one.
Jack! Thank God!
Oh yeah, that's it.
We're under attack! We gotta get home before they kill everybody! Come on!
There's a
There was
particular
this priest
scene.
that used to come around the orphanage, Father Alonso.
Okay, Jackie.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, that it ain't that kind of story. Anyway, must have been about 1,000 years old or something, real fire and brimstone type of guy. Used to tell us kids that hell wasn't some bullshit story they made up to keep us in line. It was fucking real. A fucked up place, where all the deadbeats, hookers, dealers, and junkies all ended up. And if we weren't careful, that's exactly where we were gonna go. Fuck. If only it were that easy.
I'm still questioning why Macau's even still making these series. I have no idea. Last time I checked their website, it hasn't changed in many years.
Pieces.
Back in a sec. Grab my energy drink. Yeah. Yeah. Fires. If you get a hold of a scammer, does he squeal when you rip him apart? Never mind. I wasn't scammed. I was just fucking. I don't even know what. Have to wait for the fucking investigations. Bullshit. Wait for Microsoft to reply because for some reason it went to them. I don't fucking know. I'm so pissed. That fucked me up. That fucked me over, man. Like, I have nothing left now. Oh, this is where it's at. Okay. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I forgot. NM. That's. NM, please move. Move, please. Can I? What the fuck? Huh, can't hurt him. Oh yeah, our boy in the corner. Oh no, it's what's his name? Bobby. What's up, Dolfo, that's
Jesus,
it.
am I
Hey,
glad
buddy.
to see you.
Hey,
These
man.
guys came in like a bunch of fucking cockroaches.
Never
They're
liked
out of
you.
their minds.
And you're not?
I'm still alive, ain't I?
Mm-hmm.
More than can be said for these limp dick fucks when I'm done with them. You better head upstairs,
What are you
boss.
going-
I got you covered down here. I ain't bleeding that bad. The elevator's coming down. Don't let anyone out of here, Jackie.
Necrophilia is off limit.
Jesus Christ, boss, it's a real shit show
Vinny.
up there. Your Aunt Sarah's hiding out in your panic room. We gotta get up there right now.
You guys
What are
get
you doing
upstairs.
down here,
I'll hold
Vinny?
the fort down here.
What are you doing down
Hey,
here?
Jackie. Best day of the week so far.
I don't even know. You know, that's one thing I never complained about in this game when I played the first time. Why the fuck is Vinny down here? Why are you? Whatever. Nah, I'm good. Yeah. Oh. I kind of prefer the Desert Eagle go, but I do love a good 1911. Ah, yeah, there we go.
Jackie, thank Christ you made it back
I
here.
hate you.
We're in some serious shit, man.
Johnny, talk
Okay,
to me.
talk to him.
What am I up against here?
The seal on the envelope you found on Swifty? It belongs to the Brotherhood.
The who?
They were the original keepers of the darkness, Jackie. The Brotherhood is the holy fucking grail of secret societies.
That's not true.
They're led by a guy named Victor, high priest,
No, it's
royalty
not
to
true.
them. He's not a good person, understand?
Yeah, I met that asshole. He came after me with some kind of thing. It was sucking the darkness out of me.
There's only one thing that can do that. The Siphon of the Angelus. Jesus, I thought that thing was lost for good. Hoped it was lost for good.
What the fuck is it?
It's the device the Brotherhood used to cage the darkness. It's an instrument of light. It was made thousands of years ago. Some say it was forged by the Angelus itself. It's the only thing that can contain dark essence. Well, besides you. It's powerful, Jackie, and dangerous. If they found it, that's bad. Really bad. If the Brotherhood gets a hold of the darkness, who knows? But I'm
That's funny.
sure it's not good.
All right. I get the picture. Look, stay put. I'm gonna put these fucks out of their misery.
A little TMI, I guess. See the way his eyes are? Okay, for some reason, when I was smoking weed as a kid, that's what my eyes would do. And I grew up in a conservative town. They thought, when I started getting caught with all this shit, that I was doing meth. I don't know why. They're just stupid. Okay, 'cause they didn't fucking know any better. You know, I mean, hell, they have all the piss tests that they forced me to do anyway. It all was THC. And like for some reason, like I don't know why my eyes did that, but they don't do that anymore. Whenever I get stoned, which is weird. I don't know why it did that. Maybe because I grew up in a shitty home where I was anorexic, ADHD undiagnosed and unmedicated. Maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just guessing. I looked at his eyes and it just made me think of that. So if you see someone's eyes like that, don't assume it's meth. It probably isn't. It could be just weed and their eyes are just acting weird. Oh shit, wait, you're wearing all, what? You're wearing All-Stars? I changed my mind about you. Always trust a person that wears normal shoes like that. Not joking. Well, not always, but you're more likely able to. Even if it's a girl. Especially if it's a girl. More down to earth.
Jackie!
What's
Holy
up,
Christ, am I
Vinny?
glad to see
You're
you.
not Vinny.
We never saw these guys coming. They got into the damn kitchen.
Who the
Fat
fuck are
Paul.
these guys? They don't look like nobody I ever seen
I
before.
love these
Jackie,
two guys.
we gotta get you up to your Aunt Sarah. And hey, watch yourself out there.
Again, what are you doing down here, Vinny? Why are you not at our
Come
side?
on, let's do this.
Let's start strong, shall we? What the fuck? What? I thought I could get behind that table in time.
House cannot die!
God. Oh, what? Get back here. Yeah, working on it. This is when the game really starts changing. Where's the sheep? Oh, I forgot to do that. Friend, back at you. Here's your friend. Can I get some help?
I see him.
Grab him. Oh. Freeze for handle break off again. That's jam. Sorry. And then movie scene.
Jackie, your Aunt Sarah's upstairs in your bedroom, locked in your panic room. They're trying to break through the door. We gotta move now.
Again, why is everyone not there?
Gotta get to your Aunt Sarah.
Wait, why is there one body?
Just shoot the old man.
Never been in this room.
Jackie, no! Oh, child, you'll come back from this. You know you will. And when you do...
Hi, Aunt Sarah.
Wrong choice, Jackie boy.
Jackie, help me, please.
Nah.
Wake up. Come on, Jackie, wake up. Everything's okay.
Welcome to the bullshit part of the game. Yet again.
You fell out of the bed. You had a rough night, Jackie. You've been skipping out on your meds again, bud.
Oh, cool Easter egg. The Darkness comic book covers
We've
are in
been through
this.
this, Jackie. No answer means, no, I didn't take my medicine. You're gonna
I
get me
will
in trouble with
beat
Dr.
you.
Vic again. Hello, Jackie.
As we carry on, this stuff will progress. It's pretty cool. It's one of those like, is
Jackie, good to
Jackie
see you up and
insane
around.
or is he not insane moments. And it's like it's a big fucking whatever if you ask me.
Vinny? I don't understand what's happening. Is this hell?
Okay, that's a new one.
This is the darkness, isn't it? It's some kind of trick.
Come on, Jackie, don't start talking about that stuff again, okay? The darkness isn't real. It's just in your mind.
What?
I'm sorry, but I know you get confused by all this. These bad dreams are a part of being sick. You gotta help us get you well again. I'll tell you what. You go by the dispensary before breakfast and I'll tell the doc you had a good night.
Deal.
They're rewriting us all. Even you. I'm not even supposed to be here.
Just calm down, Mr. Walker. What the fuck is happening to me?
Right. Is this the moment? No, it's not. Oh, it might be. It might be.
I'm concerned he's
Ladies
progressing
and
to a more
gentlemen.
complex cognitive disorder. His thoughts are becoming extremely disorganized. Let's try clozapine.
Give a secret, just let me go and I won't breathe a
According
word.
to the
Scouts out.
evaluation, he had a problem with his white cell count. Wouldn't that suggest a more
Jumbled,
atypical
weird.
approach?
We'll take regular samples. Assuming he stays the course, we'll try to restart his therapy. He'll be encouraged once he gets back into the program.
I'll speak to his therapist.
That don't mean nothing.
In this game, 2K, who should not have been fucking making this game from the beginning, wanted to make The Darkness story rich in all eternity, and they have made many hours of recorded voice dialogue that is all right here. It's all right here. I am not even joking. I'm going to make you suffer it because I suffered it. And this is probably the longest part of the game. Away we go with Johnny for the first one. Oh, I can't wait to get to the dancing man over there.
So let's... Hey, Jackie, I got that thing you wanted. It's big.
Johnny, talk to me. What is all this? Some kind of darkness trick?
That's what I told them, but they wouldn't believe me. They got bad wrists from all the computers. I tried to get the rocket in here, but it was too big. That's why I don't go outside no more.
Johnny, you gotta help me get out of here.
You think there's some kind of secret key to everything, Jackie? It's Tuesday. You take your medicine and then you get your meatloaf.
God damn it.
Are you cringing yet? Oh, we're going to be cringing. It's going to be a while. We got a lot of people to go through.
I don't feel right. In my head. I think I'm not alone.
It's optional, too.
Too bright
Completely
here.
optional.
We need to keep watching, because something's gonna happen. It'll all be clear in the end. Can you see straight? I can't see straight. I think that light bends, and sometimes it goes around corners. And here comes Jerry. He's on the 10-yard line. He breaks the tackle. 20-yard line. 30, 40, 50, 60, 100. It's a line drive to center. He's out in the paddock area with just one man to beat. Goal! 1,600 men dead and no one knew of their fate. None survived. This was the story of the charge of the Light Brigade. Tune in next week for more of their adventures.
This is what makes me hate this fucking game. All the dialogue is right here. I'm not even joking. I would say maybe 70, maybe 80% of the dialogue is right here. This is your story-rich experience that 2K wanted to take from fucking Borderlands and put in here. You know what? Here, I'll add you another one. Add you another one, right? This is why I call this game The Darkness's lame brother in a video game. The comic book series is amazing. I'm not joking. I absolutely love the the comics. Absolutely. I've read most of it, not all of it yet. It's kind of like piece by piece, you know, when I feel up to it. I'm not a crazy comic reader. But the original game Darkness 1 was made by Starbreeze. Starbreeze is very good at their own mechanics. We'll check out. I need an action scene, my dude. That'll do. And they are very good at making, like, giving weight to the physical models and physics as well. They didn't need story-rich atmosphere when they had the atmosphere already there. And here's the big difference between the two games. And the other thing too, it won awards. Darkness 2 did not. Here's the reason why. The biggest difference. Sure, it's much older, but as you can see, way cooler. In this current scene, Jackie committed self-harm. And he then is put into the mind of the darkness in order for the darkness to resurrect his body. The darkness will not allow the host to die. They will not allow it. So when the host does die, they put him in a safe place or whatever, I think. I don't know. Haven't pieced it all together too well. It's not the same as the comic books, I assure you, because I've never seen Jackie Estacado die in the comic book series. And it turns into this complete dark battlefield of war and whatnot. The other cool thing is that there were animations you can do when you got close to a target. I don't think we're gonna find it, but you know. I mean, I could sit here and try to show you all day long. This ability I miss. You had really cool abilities back then. It wasn't just the lame shit. The first ability was that you can have this eel you can send along the way and then kill someone from a distance. Another one was the demon arm. The demon arm was, like, at first a lot of players thought it was pointless. As I started understanding the game, it's actually really cool. The demon arm is able to, it says in the description, you can impale your enemies. And it never explained how to do that. That's why I see, like, most videos I've seen, I've never seen anyone actually figure it out, is that they couldn't figure it out because it wouldn't work. The thing is that you couldn't click the button, you had to hold it. And then you could just walk around with this body and this demon arm you just impaled and then throw it at somebody. It was insane. Thirdly, you had darkness guns, which, as you can see on the sides of their eyes, these are like where you can gauge how much power you can take from them. And then you have to let it recharge. Very fun, natural way of, pretty normal way of using powers and whatnot. And it was insane. The demon guns, I didn't care too much. It was kind of like, you know, it had this weird gravity gun and then like a bolt caster type gun. The fourth and last ability, which was my favorite, we do see a version of it in the Darkness 2, but it's not the same. Where you summon a black hole and just absorb all the fucking people around it into it, and then just bursts into a blood of mist. That does have a show up in Darkness 2, but it's not an ability. It's something kind of like, you know, as I'm eating the hearts, you know, once I get the ability unlocked or the perk, it will turn. I will see it that it turns into like a black hole entity, and then I just toss it. Costs nothing. Really dumb, pretty sad, but you know, whatever. I don't know if this guy does any of the cool shooting animations that the game had. Trying to find a moment he does. And the darkness is way more badass. Really cool. Really cool. I missed the first. I wish there was a port for it. I don't know how to do it. If there is, I only found the game in archive.wiki or whatever the hell the site was. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. Be right back. And yeah, now we come back to this game. And now we're going to bore ourselves to death, and I'm going to suffer. Anyone who ever watches this shit, I would say it's best to skip it, but yeah. Hey, Johnny.
It lives in Viscera. You are the focus. It wants chaos.
I hunger for blood.
Okay, that was weird. That was weird. I don't feel right. In my head, I think I'm not alone. It's too bright here. We need to keep watching, because something's gonna happen. It'll all be clear in the end. Can you see straight? I can't see straight. I think that light bends, and sometimes it goes around corners.
Okay, now we're done with Johnny. Now we're done with the Johnny. I'll save you for last. I can't believe I have to do this.
Au revoir, arrivederci,
I think he's the one.
goodbye.
He's not the one. The eyes are too close together.
Come on! Tell me something. Anything.
We're working on a plan to escape this place disguised as a band-aid. Yeah, but we're not sure if we can pull it off.
Thanks for nothing.
Hey, you. Who, me? No, not you, asshole. Him, the one with the hair. I don't think he likes us. I don't like him either. If you find your way out of here, make sure you come back to get us. Unless it's through a wormhole or something. Don't be stupid. Only a worm could fit through a wormhole. I hate this place. Don't you? Hey, he asked you a question. My doctor keeps trying to kill me, you know? Sure. Everyone knows Dr. Vic is crazy. He must be nuts. He said we were getting better. I think there are 5 ways to tie your shoelaces. 6 if you count bending over.
My mom used to say, for Pete's sake, pay attention. But I met Pete, and he told me he never had any expectations of me whatsoever.
If there really is life outside of this place, I'm afraid of it. What happens on a Tuesday in this so-called outside world? Exactly. How do you set your clock if they don't give you meatloaf? There's really no time like the present. How come? Think about it. The moment you hit the present, you're not in it anymore. You're in the future. Except that it's now the present. Wow, and everyone thinks this is perfectly normal?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you always have to be the one that goes first? I don't know what you're talking about. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Who said that? I did, just then. You know, I don't think you can ever really find what you're looking for. Unless you're in a hardware store and you're looking for a nail. Oh, sure, chances are pretty good at that point.
All right, so let me get this straight. He says he lives in a big mansion kind of place.
Right. He calls it a mansion, but from the description, it's sounded more like a penthouse.
Why are they
He
starting?
said him and his fancy hairdo live there.
Oh, the hair. He goes on and on about that hair, doesn't he? Anyway, he said he has some kind of English butler too, right? Figures.
Gardener. He said he was a gardener, not a butler. He was very clear on that.
Yeah, same difference. And he said he has some kind of special fancy car, right?
Yeah, said it was a special, fancy
I didn't activate them
limousine.
yet.
You know, because he's the head of the mob.
Jeez. Sounds like somebody's been reading too many comic books. Fag.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Loser.
I haven't heard that word in a long time. Oh, we're done with you, huh? Are we done? We are done. Yeah. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna make you all suffer this. I suffered this on my own time. I'm gonna... Shut. There.
You look funny. I don't want to talk. Meatloaf on Tuesday. Go away. I feel sick. What do you want? I see you. I don't want to talk. What do you want?
And if you think this is it, there's a second time, and they all have brand new dialogue that lasts just as long. I will make you suffer that. You're last. Larry, George, hey guys. Oh, okay. Hey, Adolf.
Is it morning already?
Dolfo, the fuck's going on here?
What I really want to do is paint.
Oh, not you too.
Yeah, they made Dolfo try to pretend that he's an Hitler, which makes no... I don't know why you'd even bother to do that.
Mental note to self. Never again open up a war on two impossible fronts. And never again go within 150 miles of Moscow during the winter. Oh, and remember to buy cyanide capsules at the store.
If you ask me, this is this is what I saw in the past before that Halo TV show came out. It is another scenario where a lot of directors or producers or whatever picked up a series and did not give a shit about anything about a story or lore at all. I mean, from all the stuff we've seen, and this is what we run into, this is pathetic.
I am now convinced my mistake is to engage the enemy on the eastern and western fronts at the same time. Such a situation is untenable. As such, I will be closing the eastern front with immediate effect. Please inform the Russians we will have to wait until I am finished in the west.
Right.
Life has a funny way of surprising you when you least expect it. Take the utter and conclusive defeat of the German army, for example. Boy, did I not see that one coming. The British have moved all of their troops into northern France, accompanied by 2 divisions of American troops. In response to this obvious bluff, I shall have my entire force marshaled in southern Germany, ready to counterattack at a moment's notice.
That didn't work.
The tides of war are now turning in my favor. The cafeteria staff have agreed to serve bockwurst every alternate Wednesday, and my therapy sessions have been increased to 5 times per week. Victory is within our grasp. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. Wait, that was church. Damn it! Ask yourself, what is the capital of the Assyrian Empire? It's a trick question. The Assyrian Empire has ceased to exist, you big ninny. Let us play a game of Connect 4 sometime. It would be wise to accept you cannot stand up against a master tactician such as myself. I will win a decisive victory and crush your little red circles with my superior yellow ones.
You know, I discovered a new thing. With someone with a chin like that, should not have a butt chin type indention. That makes no sense. I've never seen any. That's just no.
It's better for everyone if we don't bring up the subject of Russia. Except I just brought it up. Have me shot at once!
That's stupid.
I've put on weight, you know. You might say I'm fighting the battle of the bulge. Oh, you're such a kid, Adolf.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
That's right,
We're done with
fuck
these
off.
characters. I'm sick of it. I'm done. I can't stand it anymore. Jenny! Is it? Oh, it's gone. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought that was a beard. Shut up.
Dr. James is waiting, Jackie, come on in. I'd hoped I'd see you this morning. Please, have a seat.
God, I
Now
hate
I
this
know
part
this
of the
ain't
game.
real. No fucking way you're a doctor.
I've heard from your nurse that you're getting worried about your medication again. Do you understand why you take the medicine, Jack?
I'm not crazy. This is just an illusion.
If you know it's an illusion, you could make it go away. But we've had this discussion before. You can't make it go away, because it is not an illusion.
Don't you see what's happening, Jimmy? The darkness is inside our heads.
You mean the voice you hear, Jackie? The one that makes you do bad things? Does that seem reasonable to you? Look, I'm not going to skirt around the issue any longer. Dr. Vic and I are concerned that you're making up new rules as you go along. Mafia fiction's fine for television, but not for real life. You're not the head of a crime family, Jackie. You're a patient in this institution, and we're trying to help you get well.
There is something wrong with this place. You're not keeping me here.
Let's just stay chill. Dr. James is trying to help you.
Eddie, shut the fuck up!
Jackie, I know you're upset, but I'd like you to use your quiet voice now. I no longer wish to speak to your darkness voice.
Fine. Let me out of here. I gotta take a walk.
All right. Nobody's stopping you. Edward, take him to see Nurse Jenny.
Come on, Jackie.
Just try to stay calm, Jackie.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, Doc.
Take a look around. Lame desktop. Ha 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 ha. Ha. I don't miss this tech. I really don't. Seriously? Okay, moving on.
Let's go see Jenny, Jackie.
Sure, Edward. Keep walking. Bye. Nurse's station. Jenny!
Jackie, I'm so glad you're back on your med cycle. It's a very positive sign.
Yeah. I always liked her stripe shirt. Anyway, you don't exist.
Dr. Vic's
You
been
dead.
asking me about your progress. He's very concerned for you. We all are.
Jenny,
I don't know what this place is, but I'm gonna get us out of here.
Why would I want to get out of here, Jackie? I work here. I'm here to help you.
No. No, not you two. Not you two. What the fuck is happening?
Just stay calm, Jackie. It's going to be all right. Now, last time we talked, you were telling me about the delusions you've been having. You said you were the head of a mob family and that your house was under attack by men trying to steal the darkness from you.
That wasn't a delusion. That just happened. I know it did.
I know it feels real, Jackie, but
It is real.
Jenny.
Woman,
listen to me.
listen.
I think this might be hell.
You need to
And
understand.
we're trapped here. I'm gonna get us out.
This is an asylum.
I can see why it seems like hell to you sometimes, but it's just a hospital. I want you to trust me. Everyone here is trying to help you.
I don't know why this is happening, Jenny.
Lies.
You were dead. I saw you die.
We talked about this, remember? When you don't take your medicine, you have a hard time separating fiction from reality. You get a lot of bad dreams when your serotonin's out of whack. It makes you think you're remembering things that never happened.
But my family, my friends, the darkness.
Jackie, none of this is real. I'll work out a schedule with Dr. Vic. Play your cards right, and we can see a lot of each other, okay? Jackie, you okay?
My schedule? What? Jenny, you don't understand. You're in real trouble. We both are. We're getting out of here. Now!
Whoa, whoa, big guy.
Cold white!
Easy, Jackie.
Let go of me!
God.
Come on.
You were doing
All right,
so
here we go.
Easy, easy. Calm down, Jackie. They're not gonna hurt you. Keep him still.
Geronimo!
Johnny, cut it out.
Johnny, what the hell are you doing?
Get them all, would you please?
Run, Jackie!
Freedom!
Get back here, Jackie!
Fuck you, Dr. Bump!
You must have ate some bones. He's running for the door.
Freedom! Fuck you!
This way.
Suck my
There's nothing out
balls!
there for you.
See, as long as the bloodline continues, the darkness will always have a new host.
Yep.
Found that out my 5th birthday. Woke
Fifth?
up in the middle of the night with my dad, just
Not
sitting
true.
on my bed, hovering over me, butcher knife in his hand. Still not really sure if the crazy fuck was thinking of putting me out of my misery, or making sure no one else would take his place.
That's not true.
Make it stop, Jackie.
Jackie, Jesus.
Storyline wise,
I can't
not
believe
true.
you're back. You said the darkness won't let you die, but I never believed you. Took it 4 days to repair you after you got shot in the face.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
Look, Jackie, I don't know how to tell you this, but they arranged the funeral for your Aunt Sarah today.
God damn it. God damn it. It's my fault. It's my fault they killed her.
It was that prick Bragg. After he shot you, your Aunt Sarah, Jackie, I'm so sorry.
Jesus. It's all going to shit.
Your boys beat the Brotherhood back, chased them out of here. But you know that wasn't the last of them, right? We can't let the Brotherhood take the darkness, Jackie.
That's not gonna happen. The darkness has Jenny's soul. And it wants these Brotherhood jackoffs dead and the siphon for itself. If I don't play ball, it says it'll keep her forever.
Jackie, that siphon in the darkness's hands is not good. It's too powerful. With the siphon, it could overwhelm you. Take control completely.
I don't have a choice. I won't let it hurt Jenny.
Jackie, let's take a step back here, okay? Let's think about this. So, what if she isn't even real? The darkness plays tricks on you, huh? It makes you see things.
No, it's her. I know it. I feel it.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to my Aunt Sarah's funeral. Then I'm gonna go kill a lot of people.
Be careful, Jackie. The Brotherhood will stop at nothing to get the darkness. Nothing.
Meh. Meh. You know, funny thing, like in all these artifacts you see. I pre-ordered this game long time ago, and the pre-order benefit was that it will provide you a marker where they are, except for one. except for one item. Whatever that was, I don't remember. That was a long time ago. And when I finally had the time to pick up the game went from $60 to $20. So I paid $15 for it. I was kind of surprised. They dropped their price really fast because no one was interested. Hello, Switchy Switchy. Switchy Switchy. Switchy. There we go. There we go. Now it's stupid.
You go about your day. I'll find out what I can.
Hey, good to see you back on your feet, boss. Someone's gonna pay out their ass for this, Jackie. You just point the way.
Hey, Jackie. Good to see you back. Those fucking weirdos tried to drag you off. We were able to turn them around after you took so many of them out. We just couldn't get to Aunt Sarah in time.
Frank, I'm sorry about Eddie.
You did the right thing, boss. Nothing else you could have done. We're gonna take care of his wife, though, right?
Of course. We'll look after his family.
Thanks, boss. That means a lot.
I forgot. There was a point, like, you know, Frank and Vinny were sitting there, and they have the best duo dialogue ever. Is it Vinny? No, it had to be. I'll find out.
I remember this one time I went with Eddie to that strip club. I forget the name anyway. So, you know, I pick up one of the girls, right? And I take her into the can. So this guy starts knocking on the door, and I'm like, hey, do you mind? I'm busy in here. But the guy keeps fucking knocking on the door. So I open the door. Guess who it is? Black number 8. Guy was ducking us for months. He owes us like 25 G's. So I fucking chomp on the guy. Let me tell you, that guy wasn't just big, he was huge, right? So I'm smacking him and I'm hitting him and I'm yelling for Eddie to come help me, right? And Eddie... Eddie... I'm sorry, boss. I'm gonna tell you the rest another time.
Oh, Frank, it's alright. It's alright. Give me a second. Where is my...
Don't blame yourself for what happened to Eddie, or to your Aunt Sarah. There was nothing you could have done.
But I feel like I missed the dialogue on these guys. Like, they're the best ones. Frank and Eddie, like, they're the best dialogue. How did I miss it?
The one time Nigel finally picks me out, they destroy it.
Jackie, you don't want to go up there, kid. Nothing you need to see.
Ah, fuck, Jimmy. This is all my fault.
Occupational hazard, son. I'm just so sorry about your aunt. She was one tough broad, you know. Funeral is today. We should get down there soon.
Yeah. Let's go.
Boss, we're ready to head to the cemetery.
I'm going up.
Just say the word and we're gone.
Actually, don't know what it looks like up here. Oh, it ain't that bad. Ain't that? It's pretty bad. Is that me?
Boss, we're ready to head to the cemetery. Just say the word and we're gone.
Time to go say goodbye to Aunt Sarah, Vinny.
You go ahead. I'll make sure the boys are ready for you when you get there.
When I was 18, running numbers for my cocksucking Uncle Paulie, I used to kill time at Rocco's. Real shithole of a bar. But the waitress, biggest tits you ever seen. I'm pissed drunk this one time, and I hear someone call my name. Next thing I know, 5 goons are stomping my head in. Fucking assholes put me in a hospital for a week. 2 people sat with me the whole time. Jenny and my Aunt Sarah. My last day there, when I'm finally healed up, Aunt Sarah leans in, slips me a piece of paper. It's got the names and addresses of the assholes who put me in there. One look and I got the lesson. I wasn't gonna make the same mistake those fuckers did.
Oh, yeah, this scene.
Jackie, none of this is real.
There you go, Jackie.
Thank you. Ugly. Sorry, I said it.
Come on, Jackie, let's you and me head up. The church put on a
That's fine.
beautiful service.
Yeah, they did it right, didn't they, Vinny?
You bet. Top shelf all the way. Classy. A little long, but you know us Catholics like to talk. You know, boss, we're all thrilled that you got your thing back, but, you know, some of the boys are thinking maybe this hit has something to do with that, and, you know, well, no disrespect, but...
Just spit it out, Vin.
You know that ain't no one's gonna back you up more than me, Jackie. Just give the boys something to go on, okay? Not for nothing. You spent 4 days in the back room with that crazy prick Johnny when by rights you should have been dead. We just want to know what we're up against here, you know?
Let's go up.
How am I supposed to explain that?
People are gonna be glad to see you back in one piece, boss. I tell you, it wouldn't have been the same seeing your Aunt Sarah off without the old Jackie Estacado.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
I'm sorry for your loss, Jack.
Shut up.
I know this is a tough pill to swallow, Jackie. But she's home now, right? Buried here with the rest of your family.
Yeah.
It's a shame Jenny wasn't buried here too, you know. She was family to you. I'm sorry she's gone.
She's always with me.
Jackie, I know what a terrible burden you carry, but carrying that burden is what made you strong. What'll get you through this. I want you to know I think you...
Someone get over here! Right here! What the fuck? Get back!
Hey, that's Sarah. How you doing? Oh, right.
That's one tough old lady, Jackie. How many times do I have to shoot her before she surrenders?
Goodbye.
Darling ahoy!
Started. I just started. Why am I? Come on. missing someone?
I'm going out! Come with me. She was the first of many more. Your service. Now look.
Are you fucking... What?
Dark and toasty. Jackie, I think you're...
How's the bench?
Oh, let me at him!
That's right. Run.
Some nice hardware.
Punish him.
Punish him! Well, sure. We'll get there. Just calm down. Maybe I should tell myself that. Greetings, everybody. Anyone home in this graveyard? I hope to hear a no. 517. Yes. Sure. That's all I can afford right now.
Can we go tear someone up?
No, we can't.
It wasn't me.
Right. Just, you know, gonna micromanage my bullets because my ammo is, gonna be fixed. Ha! tools. I am always surrounded by a bunch of ammo. Whatever. Give me that.
You must have your revenge!
It wasn't me.
Are you done shooting? Little bit of a little bit of yeah, a little bit of woo, a little bit of woo, a little bit of plants, a little bit of vacuum, a little bit of throw your friends at their friends.
Ends now. I've seen pity. It's Jackie. Proper shield. Taste the serious.
You don't need to know what those whip guys do. Just kill them on sight.
He's going down like a He's gone. No, he remains.
Oh, and it crashed. Why did it crash? Alright, well. Alright, well, I guess that's enough for me to call it this session. I will have to say, have a good night, have a good day, and carry on.